The chaotic reality of living in America. Living in America is like being in a chaotic reality show where everything's overpriced, broken, and makes you question your life choices. First up, let's talk healthcare. You need a checkup? Get ready to pay more than you would for a car payment? Need surgery? You're basically selling your house to pay for it. And if you think insurance is going to help, think again. It's like they're playing a game of how many forms can we make you fill out before you die. Meanwhile, other countries have universal healthcare like it's no big deal. But here, you're just hoping your GoFundMe gets funded before your next appointment. Next, there's work. You're lucky if you get any vacation time at all. Most people here are grinding away 50 hours a week like they're auditioning for a role in Survivor, Corporate Edition. Other countries, they're napping by 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. But here, if you're not working through your lunch, you're doing it wrong. Now on to education. College sounds great, right? But don't forget to sign away your soul for 20 years of student loan debt. You graduate with a degree in I'm still broke and wonder how you ended up in debt so deep that it might be cheaper to just buy a house instead. And public schools? Let's just say they get as much funding as a high school drama club production. The education system is one giant game of survive until graduation. Then, there's housing. Rents are so high that you might as well be renting out your liver instead of an apartment, and forget about buying a house, unless you've figured out a way to win the lottery and also have rich parents. Meanwhile, the rest of the world looks at the US housing market like it's a bad joke. When it comes to food, America really knows how to supersize everything. You order a small soda and they hand you a bucket. A small fry could feed an army. And we're not even talking about the ingredients. Half of the stuff we eat has chemicals that are banned in other countries, but it's fine because it's made in America, right? You've got to love that freedom. And the preservatives. Let's talk guns. You want one? Just walk into any store, throw a dart at the wall, and pick out your new best friend. It's so easy to get a firearm here that even a toddler could walk into a store and leave with a rifle. Meanwhile, other countries are still trying to figure out how to limit people's access to sharp knives. But hey, at least you can defend yourself from whatever is out there. Now, politics in America, it's like the real reality show where the drama never ends and no one actually fixes anything. You've got two parties fighting like kids over a toy, and the rest of the country just sits there, wondering why no one's paying attention to the bigger issues. It's like a game of who's screwing over who, and no one wins. Voting? Sure, just jump through a million hoops, prove you're who you say you are, and maybe you'll get your say, but only if you live in the right state, under the right conditions. Speaking of chaos, let's talk about the weather. 1 minute you're sweating in a heat wave, and the next you're buried under snow, while a tornado is trying to turn your house into a flying, glittery wreck. It's like the weather is just playing games with us. Extreme heat, flooding, wildfires, you name it. Mother Nature clearly didn't get the memo about consistency. Now everything's a subscription. You want a car? That's a subscription. Your fridge? Subscription. At this point, we're just paying monthly for the privilege to live here. Basic services? They've got a plan for that. Your life? Welcome to the premium tier subscription now with added fees. Customer service? Prepare to spend the next few years of your life on hold. By the time someone picks up, you'll have gone through every stage of grief, forgotten why you called, and probably solved the problem yourself just to avoid talking to a robot again. Finally, the cost of living in America is through the roof. Rent, food, healthcare, student loans. Everything is more expensive, and wages have stayed the same. But hey, at least you're free to struggle in peace. You've got the American dream right there. Just a few $100,000 short of actually living it.